Hi everyone, Casey Byro here with Spiritual Messages 333. I wanted to do a short video on Mercury Retrograde, which goes into effect today. And I think that it ends like on September 5th. So we're going to have a few mini crazy weeks ahead of us. So what does that mean for you? It means that you're going to be kind of like feeling like you're on high alert. Your anxiousness, your feelings, your emotions, they're all going to be supreme. Also, this is the time to basically just sit back and relax. And they're saying like enjoy the ride. But also, this is a time to allow yourself more meditation time. Mercury retrograde has what's the word I'm looking for? Has a way of affecting our electronics. So if you start to have car problems, cell phone problems, like today I was trying to get on my Xbox and I'm having login problems. Um, Anything doing with electrical. Um, During Mercury retrograde, this is usually what happens. It's also been recommended that we don't buy like huge expensive things. Um, so it's also a time that you don't want to make like a huge house purchase right now, because sometimes you will buy out of just wanting it, and once you buy something that's very expensive, then you're like, oh, maybe I should have waited. So just be cautiously aware of what you're trying to buy for the next 3 weeks. Okay. um Also, starting yesterday, I saw that we're having meteor showers. That's also causing a lot of problems going in, but it's also trying to lift up the energies a little bit, I feel. But here in South Carolina, especially here in Charleston slash Goose Creek area, we've been getting tons of rain. The reason being is that it's trying to clear out all these negative energies that are happening, because there's so much going on in this world. So when you start to see protests, when you start to see things that on TV that promotes violence, or just talk out of your mouth type things happening, Mercury retrograde will flare up these things. And one thing that has to happen is that you can't act on impulse. Okay. Um, so just try to step back from a lot of what's going on and just breathe. I know for myself, I've took a break from mostly just watching TV, and tried to do other things, but sometimes I do feel what's going on. Mostly what I feel is death. But for many of you who are energy prone to feeling all these types of energies, you really need to step back and just try to surround yourself in a bubble, being able to still be able to go out into the world and do what you need to do, but try not to be affected by what's going on. So really try to do things to protect yourself. You can use crystals such as tiger's eye, clear quartz. Um, there's some other ones out there. I know black tourmaline is one of those also. Um, just really give yourself some peace and comfort in this time right now. I thought that since we are having this Mercury retrograde coming forward, I thought that I would use some new tarot cards that I got. They're from the Mystical Cat Tarots. I love these cat. I love the prints on these. They're very simple, and my husband calls me like the cat lady. I have like 4 kittens, 4 cats actually. Okay, this one's wanting to come up. So the first one is Earth King. So we have Earth King, and I'll show these to you as I pull. They're telling me to pull like 3 of them. There's like a lot that wants to come out though. Okay. This one wants to come out. So, and then we have Grace. So we have Earth King, Grace. I guess you could call this also a reading for the week of the 11th, I think that is. And then we have the Ten of Fire, which is interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to pick these three because a lot of cards are wanting to come out, so that makes me feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy going on. So the first one that I got was the Earth King. Okay, and this is to me, what I get the feeling is that we're being more connected to the earth. We need to ground ourselves more as we walk along our own path. You need to be the king of your castle. You also need to also get the sense of here, just relax along the path right now. It's not something that you need to jump forward right now, but right now you're being asked to just, if you feel related to this card, just sit back and relax, enjoy the ride, okay? But yeah, like the big one I get here is like be like king of your castle. Don't let anything try to throw you off. And when I mean king of the castle, I'm not saying like, high ruler here, tell everybody what to do. I'm talking about like be the king of yourself or the queen of yourself, okay? um, Allow that masculine energy to come in and to not uh, allow you to be able to do more things, because sometimes we think that the masculine energies and all male, they do the handiwork and all that, but you as an individual can also do this. So don't think that you have to have a man do everything for you. You can do it too. You just got to read up on things, do your research. But this is continue to your path, okay? You're the king of your path, and no one else is meant for that path. Now, what's interesting is that here we also have grace, okay? So go along your path with grace, and here you have a rainbow, if you can see. Um, and this is as you walk along your path of grace, um, and you take it one day at a time. New doors are opening because rainbows are a symbol of new beginnings. They're also a symbol of your chakras. So whatever color stands out to you on this is the chakra you need to work on the most. Also, surround yourself by water. Water is also going to help you out at this time, okay? I know for me, going to the beach really calms me. So if you feel the need to do the earth, the water is also an option for you. So either or both. Um, but here we also have the cat that's also walking on the path. And also what I get is that we're going to have a lot of turbulence going to happen, but we're going to be walking on this path in grace, and we're not going to allow the turbulence to affect who we are, where we're going, and what we need to do, okay? And what's interesting now is that we have the Ten of Fire, and immediately what I'm getting from this is that we have chaos happening. Okay, so we're going to walk our path in grace with all the chaos, but then we have all this other stuff happening. Okay, and what I really get with this is that there is a lot of chaos going to be happening this coming week and through this Mercury retrograde, and we cannot allow ourselves to deter from what our being path is and where we need to go. And for some reason I don't get a good feeling with this card. And it's continuing to the week. Okay, it just feels like this coming week is going to be a very turbulent time for us. We have to learn to center ourselves, protect ourselves, and to allow ourselves to be who we are during this crazy time. Okay, so we have, it's going to start off as easy. Okay, it's going to start off calm, but then we're going to get into rocky shores, and then on top of that, we're going to have the crazy fire coming out at us. Okay, so if you feel the craziness happening, just know that a lot of it's being brought up by Mercury retrograde, but everything will be okay. So if that pertains to you, or you think that you feel that coming, it is this is just what's happening. Just acknowledge your emotions. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in them. Um, Keep a journal to write the way how you feel. And if you feel anything like happening in the world, then you can, relate to what you're actually feeling. So, yeah, this week for me feels like that we're going to start off slow, and then it's just going to heat up literally at the end of the week. So we've got a lot going on. Take it easy, take it slow, and don't allow anything to hinder your beating path. Okay, because it does seem like that chaos is trying to beat you off your path, and what you need to do is take hold of it, take charge, and know that that you're the leader of your own path. You don't need to be afraid of it. Okay, so I hope that this helps you all. Um, Again, with Mercury retrograde, just stay on top of that. Don't allow your emotions get involved. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. So have a good one.